When it comes to what caliber to choose for different animals, there's no exact right caliber of them. So you just gotta kind of pick and choose between where you're gonna hunt, what kind of hunting you're gonna do, and all that kind of stuff. For me right now, I mean, obviously the 22, we use it a ton. I mean, it's really no recoil, the kids, and I mean, it's the way to get started. We shoot a ton, it's cheap. You can do a lot of shooting for a little bit of money. One of my favorite calibers is the 17 HMR, and this gun right here, I shoot probably more than anything because it's fairly cheap to shoot, but it's got a little bit more downrange power down there. So I shoot, anything from the rabbits to squirrels to coon hunting, all that kind of stuff. And you can even shoot coyotes with it if they're not super far out. So those are the ones that I shoot a lot. But when it comes to big game, like I said, there's lots of different varieties that you can choose from. And for us, like for mule deer, whitetails, antelope, and things like that, I really like the 6.5 Creedmoor. I mean, it's a very fast bullet. Very accurate, even up to 1,000 yards, like 2,800 feet per second out of the muzzle, and you go out to 500 yards and still over 2,000 feet per second. Sometimes you go out west with antelope and things like that. You want a real fast bullet and something that's going to stay very accurate. And that's like one of my favorites is the 6.5 Creedmoor for deer. When you get to bigger animals like elk and caribou and maybe even moose, I like the 300 Win Mag. And it's very fast as well, just like the 6.5 Creedmoor, even just a little faster at all those velocities or in all those distances, but it's much heavier bullets. There's a lot more knockdown power. So those are just my favorites, what I like for all different types of game, from squirrels up to elk. But you just have to kind of look and see what's important to you and what kind of hunting you're doing. But there's no exact right caliber to use, but there's lots of different options, but these are just my favorites.